Live in Phoenix, Arizona, as the Suns are about to go into this interconference contest. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Magic made a special trip here for one game back in Orlando for the next one.
And already a chance for them to take the season series against this team. They see them 3 times, and after winning the first one, they've got to be confident that they can do it again.
Yeah, it's often not so easy the second time around. You know your opponent's going to make adjustments.
Some athletes tonight, Brent, really on both sides. How much of the outcome will come down to which team executes the best?
Yeah, most of the games decided in this league do come down to that very fact, Kevin.
Execution.
Yeah.
Well, for the Magic, but they really feel they've got a plan in place.
Well, you've heard the front office talking that they're going to win at least one championship by the year 2030, and I gotta say that's an interesting quote to say the least. I mean, I have heard of a 5-year plan, but a 13-year plan, I guess you'd call that building for the long term.
Here's Booker after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, and he comes up with the deuce.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Good. Chandler's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, good job with the anticipation, and then the quick hands results in points off the break.
Now, sometimes you calculate the risks, and he did it there, but couldn't have turned out any better. Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Payton attacking. Outside Jackson. Dishes it to Chandler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to Boston.
Just didn't like the energy level in that one, and that offensive execution also was lacking.
Now, they made a few shots, Reg, but just wildly inconsistent.
Phoenix with the ball. Oh. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Augustine, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Payton outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Offensive rebound. Here's Booker to the wing on the left. Misses the 3. Orlando trailing here. The 3 from Simmons. And he's good on the 3 ball. Simmons got 6.
From distance, when he gets into a rhythm early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved, particularly at the start of the game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge. Do that. They push the pace. Phoenix, the second highest paced team in the league last season. This team, like many other Suns teams, wants to get out and run up and down. Use those young legs to find scoring opportunities.
Payton kicks to Chandler. Jackson passes to Chandler. Here's Payton. Kicks to Booker. To the right side. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Here's Hezonja. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Bismack Biyombo. Hezonja is out there with Shelvin Mack. And it's Isaac in the three.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Chandler, no good.
Yeah, just misjudged the layup. Defense has to be better. Very fortunate there.
Now here's Mack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Isaac. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty, that's an 11.
Jackson dishes the land. Tries yet again. To the wing right side. Pass to Harrison. Booker outside. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Booker. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Suns missing. And in general, this Suns team looks to push the tempo, Greg, and play at a very high pace whenever they can.
You know, if you look over the history of the franchise, they've always been at their best when they played that style. The Suns and that running gun mentality just seem to go hand in hand. And I think also it happens to work well with the athletes that are presently on this roster.
Vucevic setting the pick for Fournier. Again, the
I
Magic
just
score.
switched it, man. Stupid turn of game,
Their
dude.
last 10 coming off assists.
Right where I want.
Harrison passes to Daniels. Here's Harrison, who's guarded by Fournier. Here's Chris. And no good that time.
Nobody can make
The
layups.
Magic
None
go
of
the
my
other way
people.
with it.
Come on, dude. A big end. Make
Outside
layups.
Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
Number 2 for him. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Chris kicks to Warren. 6 to shoot. Great touch on the 16-footer. Warren's got his first points of the game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Augustine. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Here's Mack. Here's Biyombo. Chandler with the block. And he's able to get it back. Jackson passes to Chandler. Jackson dishes to Bender. And good that time. Bender's got his second bucket of the game to go. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the left wing. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. On the wing, Booker. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And they pick up 2.
When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Suns trail by 8. Here's Jackson. It's deflected. Pushing it up. Mack, good. Max got his first basket.
That's some good interior passing, and that's how you move it on the inside.
Here's Chandler. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's
the Suns trailing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Out left to the wing. Rejected by Len. Booker in the corner. And no good trying to get that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
The D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close ranger.
A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, maybe the shot selection in the first half took him out of a rhythm, but in the second half, he's making everything.
Augustine. And 2 free throws.
a lot of young players looking to make their mark here in the NBA.
Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Harrison. Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Warren.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy one.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
And last season, the Suns broke their franchise record for the youngest starting 5 the team has ever put on the court on multiple occasions.
Yeah, and with those young lineups, you could see the benefits, but also the concerns. I mean, they got a lot of extended looks at young players, and this team figures to have a bright future. But let's face it, there were some inconsistent stretches because of that youth. It's always difficult for a young group to learn how to become efficient and effective in the half court.
And the shot goes down. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
I feel like there's an uptick in the intensity as well. Fourth quarter, and it's closing time.
Augustine, that's good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Booker against Fournier. There's the 3. Out on his own on the break. Finished off the break. And the Magic lead by 9.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
Warren, good.
Cannot give players that kind of positioning, and the defense also late in trying to alter that shot.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And the layup's good off the glass. Phoenix calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid.
We are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. In the corner, Simmons with it. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps. Jackson kicks to Daniels. Harrison passes to Jackson. Tries again. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Vucevic. And it's 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
Tonight they have stuck with what they do well, handling all the exterior pressure, and they're likely to come out on top here.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the Suns miss again. And Mack kicks to Hezonja. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.